Well, who knew that a meeting about maps could be so contentious? This woman almost gets escorted out of the room before wrestling herself away to go back to protesting against the Ohio Redistricting Commission. But despite the protests, the commission voted to approve legislative maps for a fifth time. However, these maps have already been rejected by the Ohio Supreme Court. 10 TV's Olivia Gino was in the room for today's meeting.
Thursday's meeting was incredibly heated. The vote was 4-3, so not along party lines. Auditor Faber voted against the map, but for different reasons than the two Democrats.
This is the set of maps that were approved by 4 Republicans Thursday evening, the same maps that the state Supreme Court said unfairly favored Republicans.
It is clear to me that it is impossible to proceed with an August 2nd primary with any map other than map 3.
But not everyone was happy.
It's disappointing that they are so egregious in their disrespect for the rule of law and voters, but here we are.
The Ohio Supreme Court gave the commission until Friday to submit maps so an August 2nd primary could happen. Secretary of State Frank LaRose read a lengthy statement ahead of Thursday's vote, saying the only way that could happen was if they submitted the maps that were struck down back in March.
August 2nd, 2022 is the latest date by which Ohio can conduct a primary election.
So what happens if the maps are found unconstitutional again by the state Supreme Court? Federal judges decided last month if a plan is not in place by May 28th, then the third set of maps will be used, the ones that were decided on Thursday night. But these districts would only be in place for the 2022 election.
There's more work for the commission to do. We've got to look at the next election cycle. So, we're not done yet.
Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose, as well as Governor Mike DeWine, left during the recess following the vote. The governor's press secretary saying they had prior commitments. At the State House, Olivia Eugino, 10 TV News.
There were also maps drawn up by independent map makers last time. Representative Russo called for a vote on those maps, but the Republicans on the commission said no.